I think, honestly, I don't really know why and how, because I think it was during pandemic last year, 2020 May. So it was just a coincidence that I was at my dad's clinic, and I just came across this medical book, which with the word of capsaicin. And I just had this, as much as curious I was, I just wanted to really know what it was. And it was something that was interesting, so I kind of found it's something that I really wanted to work on. And definitely coming from the roots of volunteering, I think helping out people was something that I always anyways wanted to do. And so capsaicinase, the name actually is derived from, capsaicin is derived from the chemical compound called 8-methyl N-vanil-6 anonymide. Now the question arises, do we really need to be medical students? Not really, because we have all kinds of walks of life, of barriers of students coming off here. And it's not only students, we'll be we'll be displaying the directory panel that we have currently worked on. So that will be there off till we actually officially launch it off. And so basically this capsaicinase, the word capsaicin is the reason that I wanted it off as the name of the organization was because the side effects of capsaicin is actually which causes redness, swelling, and burning sensation. So that is something that actually you kind of get with the symptoms of cancer. It's just something that was very creative, but at the same time you do have your chemical compounds and according to the medical arena as well. But this was something that I brought in terms of creativity. And then the reason that I coincided it with heart diseases was because usually use capsaicin as a compound for treating migraine and joint pains and just the symptoms before you get a heart attack. So that was it. We started off with those two sectors, but then we realized that mental health was something that was beginning up because it was during the COVID pandemic, and a few of the volunteers and board suggested that, and that's how we started the three sectors. And I think we came off to this whole arena. And I'll just go off before I give the platform back to Raida. I'll just get off into the directory panel, so it will be. Yeah, so with the managing board of directors at the point of time now, we have the vice chairperson as Raida and the secretary as Tatitri, the CLM coordinators Raj and Lasit, finance director Senate, and we do have a co-partner for that. The head of media and logistics Haritha, fundraiser would be Afna Fairuz, and IT operations Itisam. Advisory panel Chiranti Senanayaka, Feroza Rafiq, and Amali Fernando. Director of Advisory Services Randev Alves and Shyandra Gunaratna. With the CLM Board of Directors, we have Initia as the CLM Project Coordinator, Asura for CLM Logistics, Public Relations Himaza for International PR Coordinator, Talal for Event Coordinator, Hajar for Public Relation Coordinator, Shenal Public Relation Coordinator. When it comes to the media, we have got Alimtia for content in English, but before that, head of media is Haritha, then Sahan for the content in Sinhala, Dinu for poster designs, Tisara Rodrigo for poster designs, and Mujahid for graphic design. And we have the moderation, which we plan on having it as trilingual, so Sinhala, Tamil, and English. So at the moment, the Sinhala platform is done by Osro, which was platformed in FB and things like that, Windoli, and when it comes to the English platforms, it's Zahid, Saif Anwardine, and Amaya. At the same time, we also have the CLM Board of Directors under the Design and Event Coordinator, Aisha Nizamuddin, Afnan, Hashini, Javira, and Sumaya. With the research panel, so this is basically where we just took the Board of Directors on go, and we will be displaying the directory panel of what under each mental health and psychology workshops, which is being focused now at the moment, and all of them are certified psychologists. So we'll be actually launching the consultations for the mental health arena, hopefully by October end or November first week, inshallah. The cancer sector and heart disease sector consultations won't be launched now. It'll be in few months' time, but in the process, we'll be working on that. Just before I give off the platform back to Raida, I would also like to say, I think the volunteers out, we just mentioned out, Kazan and Daniel Danford under the membership, they will be handling that under the volunteers because they are the first part of the ones. And I think from the girls, it will be Denali Gunasekara. So we'll be working on that. And I think, yeah, I'll get back on if there's anything else that needs to be mentioned. Uh, yeah. Raida, back to you.
Thanks, Zainab. So yes, when it comes to our vision for the foundation, basically what we want to do is we envision providing access to those who need it, to for one thing, raising awareness on the need for more support for those suffering from mental ill health and also cancer and heart disease. And to that end, we will also be raising funds in collaboration with various organizations as well. And also, we will be conducting research into various projects in order to three main sectors that we are focusing on as an organization, as you know, are mental health, heart disease, and cancer. And so we will be once again spreading awareness, raising funds, and conducting research in these three areas. So we want to help society by, first of all, fighting the stigmas that currently exist. I'm sure we all know that in our current society, and mental ill health is still a big, like a very stigmatized topic, right? You can't mention you can barely mention it to anyone, especially the older generations, without some form of prejudice coming in to their expressions. So we hope to combat that through the various discussions that we're holding, through the various projects that we plan on holding in the future, hopefully physically as well. And to that end, I just wanted to mention, given that we are going through a current global pandemic, even Capsaicinaz LM Foundation, it has come into fruition during a time when we haven't been able to physically connect with anyone, right? So that's why we've been having online projects so far. But I just want to mention, if anyone is still unvaccinated, please do your part in helping to bring this pandemic to an end so that we can all get back out there. We can all have that vital element of physical connection that I'm sure we're all missing after more than 2 years, right? So just wanted to put that out there. Then, when it comes to the projects that we've actually done so far, um, we have conducted a number of mental health panel discussions. We have also had a discussion with Manith on his experiences regarding a loved one's battle with cancer. We are also doing an ongoing mental health workshop series, which we began a few weeks ago, and it's currently ongoing every Sunday. So if you're following our page there on Instagram, then you will be able to keep updated with that and join in if that's something you would like to do. And in the future, so actually beginning tomorrow, we will be having an event in collaboration with Indira Cancer Trust regarding raising breast cancer awareness. So that will be happening tomorrow, and we wanted to ask each and every one of you, if you have the time and if you would like to join, to please do so, because it's important. It's important for all of us to not only raise awareness but also help combat it, right? Combat the disease. So if you are able to join, then please do so. We will also be conducting fundraisers to raise funds to buy essential equipment for cancer and heart disease patients. We will be working on providing first aid with regard to our local health sector, which is, as you all know, currently struggling as well with the pandemic. And we will be yes, we will be doing a number of workshops and implementing a 24-hour online service in order to help with mental health first aid. Yes, Zainab, back to you.
Yeah. So firstly, also we are very happy with the responses that we actually got, because most of them, we didn't actually expect quite a lot of volunteers off, and though some of them are not able to join in here because of my teams, and also the other factor was we had to go on to a very huge, I mean, a very strict scrutiny process with the interview and whether they're fit under each sectors, because we're definitely working at the moment under the Colombo-based sector, and later on we definitely plan on working on the suburbs of the projects which we have planned. So if there are volunteers out there who actually, because we got quite of them from FB and social media and things like that. We actually tried our best to get them on board, but some of them we actually had to keep them on pending at the moment. I think around 50 is still in pending. So we will definitely get back on them. But I just wanted to put it out there that definitely volunteers out there in Colombo, we are, if they are fit for the position that is on the member side, definitely we are still in process of that. At the same time, I think it's time to just have a small launching of the directory panel under the mental health arena sector and nutrition, fitness well-being sector, and the medical professionals, and at the same time the psychology workshop sectors. So the mental health arena are certified psychologists, which due to their experience and lecturing, we actually took them on board. And so from now onwards, I think from November onwards, consultations under the mental health arena will be available. And we will definitely, before that, I definitely would want everyone, the CLM team, to be, I think we actually have to meet physically so that, things are much more easier. But the only reason that I just wanted to put it off now, at least meet, I mean, at least get you all on board, because even the volunteers are there and they might actually be wondering. And I definitely got calls as well. So that is the reason we just wanted to display it off now. And once, I think November second week or first week, we'll be having a physical meeting. So Raida, yeah. So I'll just have a, yeah. You can just go on.
Yeah, so starting off with the qualified psychologists that we have on board under the mental health sector of our directory panel. First up, we have Vishmi De Silva. She is the founder of Mindspace LK, and as you can see, she is very well qualified, and we are grateful to have her on board with us. Next up, we also have Miss Uvasara Arambala Virakun, who is also, she has actually done a couple of projects with us online last year, and we are very happy to have her on board with us. We also have a qualified art therapist on our panel, namely Miss Shimali Pereira. If any of you have not heard of art therapy, then please check out her social media platforms, Art Therapy Sri Lanka. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, I believe. Then we also have Sara Ramu, who has also joined multiple panel discussions that we have held regarding mental health during the current ongoing pandemic. And we also have Miss Patricia Gavoto.
So
Miss
sorry to interrupt, but at the same time, so I just wanted to put it out here today. We were very happy to have her on board because actually we just wanted her under the mental health arena. We didn't actually talk about cancer or anything of that, but she took the time off, and I think she sent us an email stating that she definitely wants to work under the cancer arena. So she's actually trying to get. She currently lives in France, if I'm not wrong. So she's trying to get the research team and things like that in collaboration with that. So just wanted to thank her, though she's not here today. Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have Miss Arosha Dasanayaka, once again a qualified psychologist, and Radhika Ekanayaka, who has vast experience with working with multiple foundations in areas such as even cyberbullying of children who are currently in school. She has conducted workshops and visited schools and discussed the problems with children. So we're grateful to have her with us. Then, when it comes to those who will be working with the psychology workshops, so these are they have some of them have done their psychology degrees, others are mental health advocates, and they all have immense experience and passion to work in this area.
So
So first
these
up we have, yeah,
Yeah,
Zainab.
just a minute, Raida. So basically, I just wanted to just add it on to what Raida was saying because I'm not really sure if they are actually here now at the moment because these are few volunteers that we got and the members who actually joined in and they sent us emails saying that they really want to work under the psychology arena because they plan on working on that. So these from I think from 26 onwards, I think from here onwards, these are currently students and who are actually working under the psychology arena. So we put them onto the workshop arena because they're yet to be getting into I mean, counseling and things like that. So yeah,
Yeah,
Raida,
so
you
we
can.
have, yeah, so we have Sachin, who has also he's a project administrator at Kalyana SL, if any of you have heard of that organization, and he will be helping us, I believe. Uh, yeah, we have a few projects lined up with him. In the future, we also have Vanessa Mendes, who is a journalist at Brunch LK. She's a mental health advocate. She has immense experience interviewing multiple psychologists and those who have experience working in the field of mental health. And yes, and we also have a few others. HMC Hemachandra. We have Miss Nisansala Fernando, Niwanti Taraka Pereira, and also I believe, yes, Shimra Salsabil, and also Anne Parakrama. And yes, those are the people who'll be working with us in the psychology workshop area. Next up, we have the one person we have on board for the nutrition sector of our organization, Khadija Wahid. She is a qualified dietitian who will be working with us to provide advice on leading a healthy lifestyle. And then we have a couple of doctors on board, medical professionals who hope to work with us on research and so on. So those are Dr. Kanagaratnam and Dr. Jivanta. And yes, that is our directory panel so far. We will be adding members in the coming weeks as well, but that's our panel so far. Zainab?
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
to add on to, so basically, I think just from the workshop onwards, the psychology workshop onwards, those are volunteers that we actually got. So we were very pleased with the response, and it just worked on with whatever sectors we're actually working on. At the same time, I think I will also, if there's a, yeah, so that's about it on that section. We will also be sending a Google form with regards to the physical launching. So that is where I think the members can actually choose whatever arena that they plan on working on. So I'm pretty sure all of us have a specific interest that we definitely will want to work. The board of directors, we will contact you all separately, but the volunteers all will have a Google form on that. And at the same time, I would also like to, take this opportunity to thank a few of those who actually started off this organization together. I think when I go back, I have to just give a small description on, yeah, so at the moment, till now, I think we have been working in a very small scale. That is, we actually haven't met in physical, just I think twice or thrice, and yet CLM has been working well, where tomorrow we have the Ministry of Health collaborating with us for the breast cancer awareness with Indra Cancer Trust and SL Cancer Trust Society. So I would recommend also, there is a small mandatory rule, right? When you're a board of director or a volunteer of CLM, please make sure that you share the post on stories, or either at least 4 posts for a month of CLM posters. Y'all don't have to keep sharing every post, but like at least 4 to 5, which is recommendable, because I think there'll be a tracking team who will actually check on that as you represent the team. The second thing that I would recommend is definitely, if there is a board meeting or anything, just let us know a bit earlier if you're not able to attend and things like that. But it's always convenient, and I mean, because it's a voluntary based. The third thing is members, and I know everyone, because I've been getting quite a lot of messages asking whether it's going to be physical, and yes, definitely it is. Just waiting till everyone gets vaccinated, because we can't really put anyone at risk. Most of our board meetings will be at Royal Skills Center, which is just beside Royal College, where most of the professional meetings occur. So if there's a board meeting, we'll definitely have it there. And so that is the reason we'll be sending a Google form, and depending on whatever board, I mean the timing that you all feel it convenient. So depending on that, we will go on to the board sessions. The other thing that we wanted to mention is we have I think there's now projects coming up. We have Interact Club joining hands with us with Bishop's College and things like that for an art online contest. So it's high time now. We got the volunteers here as well. So y'all can actually share posts. Y'all can drop in message. So if there's anything that y'all want to contact the members, so y'all can contact at the moment Daniel and Daniel and I think Daniel and is Kalik and Kazan there? Yeah, they're there. So the members, y'all can actually contact them when it comes to the membership, because they will be working on that. And I think from here it will be Dinnerly as well. So we will keep you all updated of whatever things work on that sector. At the same time, I think I will just need to thank a few of the appreciation thing of how we started off CLM. So at the moment, I think Kachitri is always there whenever there is, I think it's just 2 minutes or 3 minutes of, unexpected sessions that we have. And she's always there. Rajan Lassit, whenever there's technicalities, Senate, when it comes to the NGO, and financial credentials, and Haritha definitely for the media and posters, which is just like the next day event. So a big thank you to them. Afna for fundraising, and Ibtisam for technicalities, which she does outside. Chiranti is not here today, but we definitely, I think we started off the organization with her presence, and definitely Shiandra Gunaratna in order to start off the NGO. So a big thank you to them. Randev, definitely, I think the constant pillar. So we started off with that initiative, and Inisha, who just joined in now, but we saw the passionate of how things were working. So we are looking forward in that. Asura, for all the logistic that we plan on doing, and definitely I don't think anyone can actually beat the Sinhala moderation. So it's I think it's definitely the best when it comes to that. Himaza, it was just I think it was coincidence that we met at RI, and I think it has come a long way when it comes to any event. It's always there. Hajar, a very close friend, and I think the childhood family friend, and today it's a long way out. Shenal, a very close friend, and I think the support for all the events that we have. Limtia, she's not here today, but she's the part of the content translators and things like that. Sahan, when it comes to translating in Sinhala, I don't think anyone could do better. Tisara, a very big thank you, Tisara and Mujahid, because I still remember when we actually started the organization, we were looking for how we could actually create the posters and the graphic designing, the logo. So they started it off, and I think if we have come to this far, it's a thank you to them as well. And Amaya, Saifan Redeem, Zahid, Binduli, all of them for moderation and things like that. At the same time, the research panel, Amali Fernando and Shabna, though they will not be mostly on online forums, but when we actually have them in physical, because they're actually working on the research panel sessions that we actually plan on working. Hashini, definitely for event coordinating and always being there as a support pillar system. Aisha, for always checking out if there is anything with the design and always, sending off things which we regard of like, I think other organizing what we can actually go on with. Afnan for being the very constant pillar throughout. So I just wanted to thank everyone out here, but at the same time, I just wanted to put it out here that we are also working on the Mental Health Act. So the draft bill for reforms, and if there's so we will get back on that at the same time. I know we have a lot of law students as well here, which is the legal field will be coming into place. So with the research panel discussions and the research panelists, and at the same time, all the legal field out here, I think most of us are also doing law at the same time. So we'll be interrelating that, and we've currently started working on that. And once it's done in the script, we will get all of y'all on board, and we'll have a separate team for that. So whoever is interested, we'll get back on that. We'll give you a form and things like that, so y'all actually can work on that. So the last thing that I would also want you all to mention out is this is your platform, right? I mean, members, y'all can do whatever y'all want, respective of whatever session. I mean, project chairperson and whatever that y'all feel. The people that I actually know, I think few of them are from RI, and I personally know where they are interested in. So I definitely can actually get them on this, but y'all can actually fill in the form and let us know. Yeah, so I think the board of directors, do you all have anything to mention? Senith, Randiv, Hajar, Haritha, Aisha, Afnan, uh, yeah. So basically, so that's how we plan on working, and that is how at the moment things are sorted off. Yeah, Ryder, do you have anything to add on?
I think we covered everything, right? Yeah. Oh, we do plan on having our launch as soon as possible. I think we mentioned that as
Uh,
well.
yeah.
Yes.
So
And
basically,
yeah.
the launching will be will be in progress. I think it's October 15th, so I think in another week or two. So we'll be contacting you all. So basically, the members, you all will have to start on work because it's going to be physical. So I think it's December or Jan. Board of directors will be given specific work that they can actually work on, and members, it's y'all will be working on a specific arena that we will be giving y'all in turn. Yeah, so that is of that. If there's anything that y'all want to contact, y'all can contact Hachitri, Raj, or Lasit. They are the admin controllers and things like that, secretaries. So, and then y'all, but if there's anything else, y'all definitely can contact us as well. Yes, if there's anything that y'all want to actually message or drop us a message, y'all can actually, if y'all find it a bit difficult to switch on the mute yourself, I mean to unmute yourself, then y'all can send a chat. But yes, as far as this, everything should be sorted. But the last thing is off. Make sure that you all share the post, start working on, that begins off. And yes, another one small thing is we completely forgot about the membership, volunteers membership. One-time payment is 500 to the NGO. So that will be in progress, and it will be kept on with the finance. So we will give you all the bank details and things like that where it has to be sorted off. So the members will have to pay 500 as in order to represent CLM member NGO. Yeah.
And I think
And I
we need to take our group picture.
I
Yes.
so I think y'all can switch on your videos if that's possible.
Yes.
Yeah, Shena, Lasit, Aisha, Kazan, Khalik, Danford, Initia, Mariam. Okay, I can't call up everyone's name.
Everyone who
Asad,
doesn't have their videos on, please switch them on if you can.
Nuwanthi, Joshua. Yeah. Tuliti. Give me a minute. Dinali, okay, Raida, how many has switched on? Because I can't see. It's just like, oh, am I the one who's bad at techno?
I think, okay, so there are quite a few who still haven't. Guys, are you all able to switch on your cameras, or would you prefer not to?
Right.
All right, so Zainab, just count down to when you're taking the picture. Guys, if you all want to switch your cameras on for like 3 seconds, then that's cool too. Just take the picture and yeah.
Give me a minute. Don't just switch off the video, right? Switch off the camera. Give me a minute.
More than 3 seconds then.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Um, yeah, Raida, do you have anything else to mention?
No, I think we covered it. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. We hope that everyone will join in on the projects that they would like to work on in the future. Please follow our Instagram page in order to stay updated if you're not already. And yes, it's good to have met all of you all, even if it's virtually. And yeah, Zainab.
Yeah, so just basically a big thank you to everyone who joined in today, despite the timing. And it was really hard getting everyone on board, regardless, 8:30 to 9:30, sometimes it's the dinner time. But at the same time, just wanted to state if there's anything that you all really want to contact, just contact us. But yes, stay tuned. We have our projects, the physical projects in, I think, in 2 weeks time. But in the meanwhile, we'll be getting the members to start working on. So we are looking forward with this whole new CLM future endeavors and projects. Yes, I think that's about it.
Thanks, everyone. Stay safe. Please get vaccinated if you haven't already. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
See you. Good night.